Hey trainers, week 2, day 1, and it's full body best of. Remember, you have a sign for each one of these movements, so you can set it up in a circle. Either 1 to 2 people per station, very easy, fun to do. Each movement's 45 seconds with a 15-second switch to the next station. First one, rainbow plank. Nice stable base, feet about, shoulder width apart, and you're simply going to touch side to side. You can minimize the movement to a very tiny arc instead of a full rainbow, depending on your client's ability and their flexibility throughout their core. Next one is a squat front kick. So simply, once again, keeping the feet shoulder width apart, squat down on the way up, transfer the weight to one side. The idea here is to try to get that foot up to about your hip height, and I'm flexing my foot, kicking through my heel. So imagine kicking, pow, a door open. You can see my upper torso tilts as I kick, pow, all right? Next movement is a pendulum. So my right leg is going to pendulum forward and back. You start pretty simple. And as you find stability there, you can go into a full lunge. Or level 2, there might be a little bit of a stay or a tap in the middle. Level 1 is very small. And you only want to go through the full range if you have stability. If knees are shaking, hips are shaking, small, until it's perfect, then make it bigger. Simply switch sides for the next station. Next, push up with the thoracic round. Alright, I'm going to show you the wall first. Basic push up at the top, watch my back, I'm rounding it up. Push up, chest comes forward. I'll do this on the floor too. The idea here is to stretch and release that upper back, push the chest down towards the mat, release. Just a tiny little change in the movement, but it adds a big payoff in how it's strengthening and stretching the back. Next one, I love this. So it's a pistol squat. It's very advanced. So for your level 1, you might have them just do small holds, right? Ooh, maybe I need to be at a level 1. So small holds, small bends. Level 2, you want to push that a little bit more in depth, and you can do the same side. Okay, now I'm about halfway in that range. Or go to the full range. For the station, I recommend you have a chair or something very sturdy nearby. So when you go with that really low depth, you have something nearby for additional stability. Remember, that one's alternate. Don't repeat on the same leg, because this is a more challenging move where you want to give some rest. Next, hand curl extension, very easy peasy. When you do your bicep curl, both arms standing straight. Bicep extension, you want to lean forward, keep those arms out. Stand, curl, lean, and extend. Remember, when you lean forward, watch your thumbs if you're not rounding at the back. Back is flat, elbows are tucked in. You're just behind the ribcage. Towel hamstring. Good God, I love this one. We're going to do just one at a time. I'm using a mop bottle, but the towel is really what I'm thinking. And when you're using just one leg to lift your whole body and squeeze it in very hard. So you might want to have extra towels for people that can't do single lift. Single squeeze, they can use both legs. So I'm simply going to pull up and lift up. So the towel extends out, and then lift as I pull in. It's so much harder than it looks. You can see I'm struggling. I'm shaking a little bit as I do it. So you want to glide the toe in, the hamstrings light up. Oh, I love it. And then the final one is a reverse push-up. So we're just working the push-up in a different way. And you can actually start to even put yoga mats to build the height of your push-up here. But we want to start low. So advance. We have those hands up a little higher. But I'm going to start at the bottom, slowly push up. Rest. Go ahead. Start at the bottom. Rise, push, and come down, rest. There's that little rest to reset at the bottom of each one. That is the last in the sequence of all your stations. I hope you love it. It's one of my faves.